Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. It's about time to talk about Running with Ed. It's coming up this May 17th in studio. Jen Billow with the Park City Education Foundation and Running with Ed. You have a lot of great things going on coming up. You guys are getting very busy, and also Carolyn Wawra with Canyons Resort, a big player in Running with Ed. Welcome to the show, ladies. How have you been?
Thank you.
Good. Very good. All right, Jen, so to begin with, let's give an overview of Running with Ed and some of these partnerships that you have going on. For those, if you're tuning in for the first time, unfamiliar with the race, give us a quick recap.
So Running with Ed is one of the Park City Education Foundation's biggest fundraisers. It is a fundraiser. It's a relay race, kind of a mini Ragnar, if you will, around Park City, 38 miles, 10 legs. Teams of 5, each person runs two legs, although this year you could have a team of 10 if you wanted and only one leg. So if you were a couch potato, you could run that short.
I am very supportive of this change.
Yes, that's been a very positive change. So, and it's a great party. We call it the race that's a party, and at every exchange there's a party, and then there's a huge finish party at the end with music and sponsor giveaways and food and all of that. And the great thing is our sponsors get involved. It's a great way to get involved with the community, and Canyons and Vail came on this year. They're a very big sponsor in many, many ways, and so we're very excited about that partnership, and not only with Running with Ed, but with the Ed Foundation year-round. So that's very exciting, and we have closed registration. If you still want to run, you could give me a call. We'll try to squeeze you in, but now we're focusing on the fundraising portion. So all the teams are out there. You're probably going to get several emails from your friends and neighbors saying, donate to my team, and that money all comes right back into our schools.
Very good. And speaking of this partnership with Canyons, Carolyn, fill us in on the role that Canyons is playing in relation to Running with Ed. You guys are doing a lot of great things for the race.
Since the Vail acquisition, Vail has a big focus, company-wide on like the environment and education within the communities that the resorts are. So this is a great way to get involved with education.
It just makes sense.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. It's a good way to involve the whole school district in Park City, and really show that education is very important to the community in Vail resorts. So.
Very good. Well, tell me about some of the things you guys are donating. 200 summer lift tickets as fundraising prizes.
The specifics, each team raises.
Right, so if your team raises $1,000, then you get 5 summer lift tickets to Canyons.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, and those you can use them
Carolyn.
anytime.
Yes, awesome.
Your friends come into town or whatever, so that's great.
Very cool. Let's talk a little bit about entering teams into the race and kind of the manning the exchanges in the parking lots. You guys are playing a role along the race.
Yeah, we have our cabriolet lot will be used as an exchange. And I haven't done this before. I've done exchange at other races, a trail race or something where it's like, here's your water, see ya. And then, Jen's like, you gotta do this one up. Running with Ed, we make our exchanges fun. So we decided we're gonna do a disco theme, and we're all trying to figure out disco costumes.
Do you have your costume yet?
I've worn a disco costume before, surprisingly.
Oh, you have one that you keep in case for occasions like this.
Yes. I have my disco costume ready. And then I'll have to change to run because the team, we have 2 teams, and one team there's a 6.7 mile leg, and nobody wants to run it. They're like, Carolyn, you're the only one that can run this for us. So I'm like,
you should take it as a compliment.
Or I could wear my disco costume to run.
You should.
So I think I'll be mainly manning the exchange, with the exception of going to run because nobody else wants to run the leg.
I love it. Hence why we enjoy the fact that there's more people on the teams that can split these up.
Exactly.
Brilliant. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I want to share a little bit about as a sponsor booth at the finish party. You're offering face painting.
Yeah, we figured we'd do something fun
activities
for kids that come to support their families running, or kids that run, or something like that. And face painting is one of the normal activities we do at the resort in the summertime. Before a concert, there might be a little face painting station, or around July 3rd, we'll probably have face painting then too. So we're kind of showing off what we do in the summertime.
Very good. And Jen, you guys are a recipient of the initial round of ECHO grants, which have totaled $50,000.
Well, and that's just to us. So I think the entire community was about $500,000. So the first round was very, very exciting. $50,000. About $30,000 went to our preschool program. So that's a very important program in getting kids started on the right foot. It's doing so well that we're having to change the kindergarten curriculum because kids are coming in so much better prepared. And then Canyons is also donating a van to the PC CAPS program, which you've heard a little bit about, but that's for our juniors and seniors who are working on real world projects. They often have to go off site, and to do a school bus for 3 children, is ridiculous. The kids aren't supposed to really drive themselves. And so to have this van, a smaller vehicle specifically for PC Caps, is fantastic.
Very good.
Yeah,
That's
it's exciting.
excellent. Like we said, certainly a partnership that makes absolute sense.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about the fundraising portion of the race and your school site grants.
Yeah, so the fundraising is actually the biggest part of the race. I mean, everybody has a great time. It was voted Park City's favorite fundraiser, so we're excited about that. But the fundraising really is key, and as I said, all the teams will be out there asking for money. So if you didn't get to run, you can still donate. Any amount is great. All that money we raise this year goes to next year's school grants, our grant programs. And I'm very excited because today, this is the first place we're announcing our school grants for next year. We have $165,000 in school grants for that particular program. We do 5 different granting programs throughout the year. This is one of our biggest ones. This grant covers things like the author in residence program at the high school, where we bring in a nationwide author to talk to all the students at the high school. It pays for the National Competition Fund, so our high school students who get invited to go to regional, state, and national competitions, it helps pay for their costs. So our academic decathlon team just went to Hawaii for their nationals. Darn it.
Lucky.
Yeah, I never had nationals or anything there. How did that work out?
Hawaii. But it's very expensive to go. But they went. 4 kids did really well there. It helps pay for the arts program at the elementary schools. So the art teachers that are in 3 of our 4 elementary schools. It's those type of big grants that Running with Ed helps fund. So we are very, very excited and are asking the community to be generous in donating to your favorite team.
Very good. Oh man, choose your favorite team. That's tough. Or you can just spread the love.
You
give a bunch of teams.
There are people who donate, $10 to many teams out there, and it all adds up. Last year we raised about $65,000 on just the fundraising portion, and our goal this year is $75,000. So we hope to blow that out of the water.
I think you will do just that, seeing how much the local support there is with this. Ladies, anything else that you want to add that we need to know about?
No, people have yard signs in their yards if they're running with that. I've noticed already, which is kind of cool. Like if you see your neighbor having that, you can go knock on the door like, hey, you're
and
running.
like, hey, give me money.
Yes,
fund my team.
So that's kind of
what
neat. I like that. You're starting to see that pop up around town. And
It is really fun. And the other thing is, too, if you didn't sign up, you can still come to the finish party. It's just $10 to get in, beer garden, all the food, the band, all the fun things that are going on. So you can come to the finish party and cheer on your teachers and your neighbors and friends.
Very good. A wonderful way to still get involved if you're not running. So, ladies, thank you for joining us today. Once again, it's on May 17th.
Yes.
And you won't want to miss out on that. Of course, a great event that takes place right here in Park City for Park City Education. We'll be right back after this break. When we do, we're talking with the Hogle Zoo. Erica and Suzanne are up next.